It's another beautiful day here in Colorado, working on our shit. Back in the pole barn at the homestead, and we got the engine sort of in the truck. It's like 2/3 in. I got the bell housing bolts started in the back, and the bottom ones are torqued. The bolt is in this motor mount, but this one over here is all fucked up. It's all fucked off. It's off by about an inch. So I'm working on finagling this thing in here. It's just kind of cockeyed a little bit. And so I'm going to probably move the chain and hang the engine from the motor mounts probably. And lift it from there and try to get it straightened out to get it sitting back in here properly. But other than that, it's looking pretty good. I didn't break any spark plugs this time, which is good. So I put that in there. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. This is what I've gotten done today. Finished all the wiring crap. Tied up a couple loose ends. And got our flex plate torqued in the back last night. And this thing's ready to rock. So I'm going to fight with it a little bit more. And when I get it in there, I will be back to give you guys an update. So we'll see you then. Aha! And we've got the engine in. Check it out. There it is. The chain is still hooked up, but it's not really hooked up. We're all mounted in. Every bolt is torqued. As far as the engine to bell housing anyway. The next thing I got to do is get in there and torque the torque converter to flex plate bolts and go from there. Just a lot of shit to put back together, but shouldn't take too long. Maybe another day or two. I might have this motherfucker running by the end of the week. You know, I don't expect any problems. It's pretty straightforward. Got most everything done that I needed to do. There's a couple more things I wanted to do, like the exhaust system back here. I wanted to build my own custom exhaust for this, because like I was saying before, it doesn't have the exhaust. It's just fucking cut off under the cab right there. But I think what I'm gonna do is just clamp the muffler on and just leave that. You know, I'll just fucking clamp that right there. And then I can drive to a muffler shop and just let them fuck with it, you know? Let them fuck with it. Let them fix that tip and add the 3 feet of pipe that I need. Instead of me looking around for pipe and then to expand the pipe. And these guys can just weld that shit in place and it's fucking done. So I think I'm going to fucking go that route and pay $100 or whatever. Hey, Big George. Big George is outside today. He's my Chinese Dragon Lee. The cats like to come outside more. So, update on my health. My finger is actually a little better today. It's still kind of fucked up, but it's not as brittle as it was yesterday. Granted, I've been wearing rubber gloves today, so hands have been moist on and off all day. But I'm getting my blood work done tomorrow. I've got an appointment at Quest Health Diagnostics to go get some blood drawn, see what the fuck's going on. And then I'm going to go see the doc next week after that, because he's out of town this week. But I didn't think it was any kind of an emergency or anything like that. But, you know, just wanted to get it checked out, so that's what I'm going to do. Even though it's getting better, it's a good idea to get that shit checked anyway. Should get your blood work done once a year at least. But yeah, so I think that's what I'm going to do as far as the exhaust goes. And all the other stuff I was going to do, like paint the hood and that shit. I mean, here's the hood. It really just needs another clear coat. No, it needs paint too. It needs everything. It needs to be stripped and painted. So I probably will not do that yet. Reason being is I I'm running out of time, and I just kind of need to get this truck back on the road so I can move on to other projects. There is actually a motorcycle in this pole barn, right here. See it? Yeah, it's right there. Right there, underneath the helmet, the chair, the radiator, the boxes, the trim, and the spark plugs, and underneath that cover there is a 1977 Yamaha XS650 frame and motor. The engine's there. The rest of the bike is in various locations. Like, there's a bin right here. That's got some parts in it. There's another bin behind it. It's got more parts. There's a couple boxes over there on the shelf, and some motorcycle wheels and handlebars. So I've got almost a complete motorcycle in pieces, which I've just been dying to work on and get that thing up and running. Because, you know, trucks are cool, but I need something kind of quick. You know, I don't have anything fast. I don't even own a car. The only car that's even here that's semi mine is that little Toyota Camry out there that I need to fix. I need to get on top of that too. So both of those projects are just waiting for me, and so I need to wrap this truck up and just get it back on the road. I'll make a few improvements. The tail lights need to be replaced, but I don't know. Yeah, I'll probably go ahead and do that because it's only like 35 or 40 bucks, I think, for brand new tail light housings. Nice ones, like different like crystal. These ones are just, you know, oops. And then I broke this one over here too, I think, and then I just bought this cover. I used to just buy these cheap taillight housing covers. They're 15 bucks a set. So, and so that's kind of nice to have if you do wood cutting or something and you tend to break taillight housings a lot. So that's kind of where I'm at. I'm going to keep wrenching away at this thing. I'm going to get down underneath and put the torque converter to flex plate bolts in, and get the starter and the bell housing back in. And I think I'll probably call it a night after that. It's starting to get late. I might not even get that far. I'll probably just do the torque converter bolts and just say fuck it. I've been at this all afternoon. It took me probably I don't know, 4 or 5 hours to get the engine in by myself. Sit there fighting it for a while. It was kind of tricky. I didn't know if I was going to make it or not, but I did it. You just basically have to line up the bell housing studs first, and then just kind of nuzzle it into the motor mounts, and you just kind of have to pry them into place, and then they finally will go, and then just torque the shit out of everything. Like, you're supposed to torque the bell housing bolts to like 35 foot-pounds, but I can only get a torque wrench on like one. The other ones are just fucking made tight. Same with the motor mounts. They're like 85 foot-pounds. I kept turning my wrench, didn't hear a click, but I was pulling as hard as I could, so I was pretty damn close. And so yeah, I will catch you guys in the next video. Give you another update after I get some more work done on this truck. And I'm hoping in the next couple of days I'll get to hear it run with that new muffler on it. And we'll be driving this truck again. And then we got another project with the Dodge coming up too. So stay tuned. Peace. You know, I was thinking, I follow a couple of groups on Facebook. Chevy truck groups, Dodge truck groups and stuff, and a lot of guys like to join those groups to ask questions and stuff when they have mechanical issues with their vehicles. And one of the common ones is like, oh, my engine doesn't start, I just rebuilt it, I just replaced this and that and the other, new engine, whatever. Now I had this thing at top dead center when I dropped it in on the compression stroke. And then I realize here when I'm doing this, putting in the flex plate bolts here, I've got to turn the engine to access all 3 bolts, obviously. But that's only one turn. I think what happens is a lot of guys neglect to turn the engine again, 1 full crankshaft rotation to get back to the compression stroke top dead center. So it's just something I thought about. Anyway, I'm almost done here. I just got to turn 1 more bolt, and then we'll be ready to put the bell housing cover back on and call it a night. So anyway, we'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.